So we want to change our base 10 number to a different base. In order to do that, we're going to be using division. So let's look at example A. We want to convert from 534 to a base 10. So we can write on the side over here, we can write down our place values. So this is 1, 5, 5 squared, 5 cubed, 5 to the 4th, and so on. So this is 1, 5, 25, 125, and 625. So we can see that 625 is too big, so we're going to start to divide by 125. So we take our number 534 divided by 125, and that's going to go into 534 4 times. 125 times 4 gives us 500. If we subtract, we get remainder 34. So we're going to take our remainder, and that's going to become our dividend. So we divide by the next place value, which is 25. That goes in one time. If we subtract, 34 minus 25 gives us a 9. Take our remainder, divide by the next place value, which is 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. We take our 4 as our next dividend, divide by the next place value of 1. And so we get remainder of 0. 534 written in base 5 is going to be 4, 1, 1, 4. And to indicate that it's in base 5, we can write the word 5 as our base, or you can write a subscript of 5. So either way, that would be your answer. So let's look at 1,245 to base 8. So we can start by looking at the place values and so on. So we get 1, 8, 64. So 1, 8, 64. 8 cubed is 512. And 8 to the 4th power is 4,096. So we can divide 1,245. We can divide by 512. And so that's going to go in 2 times. 512 times 2 is 1,024. If we subtract, we end up with 221. We're going to take our remainder, divide by the next place value, which is 64. That's going to go in 3 times. 64 times 3 is 192. And if we subtract, we end up with 29. So the next place value is 8. 8 times 3 is 24, remainder of 5. And then the next place value is 1. So our number 1,245 in base 8 is 2335, base 8. Okay, let's try letter C. So we have 1, 2, 2 squared, 2 cubed, 2 to the 4th, etc. So we end up with 1, 2. 2 squared is 4. 2 to the 3rd power is 8. 2 to the 4th power is 16. 2 to the 5th power is 32. 2 to the 6th power is 64. 128 and 256. So we have our number 289. So we can start dividing by 256. That's going to go in 1 time. Subtract. We get 33. So our next place value is 128. And so that's going to be a 0. And we keep dividing by the next place value, 64. And I like to write them down this way
so that I don't skip any place values. So my next one is 32. So that's going to go in one time, remainder of 1. So we're at 16. That goes in 0 times. And we keep going. Now we do the 8. The 4 goes in 0 times. The 2 goes in 0 times. And last one is going to be a 1. So the number 289 in base 2 is going to be 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 base 2. Okay, let's try the Babylonians. So for the Babylonians, we have 1 60, 60 squared, 60 cubed, and so on. So this is 160, 3600, and 216,000. Okay, so we want to divide 187,564. We can divide by 3600. That's going to go in 52 times. Times 3600 is 187,200, giving us a remainder of 364. So we can divide by the next one, which is 60. That's going to go in 6 times. With remainder of 4. And then the next place value is 1. So 52 can be written as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 52. And then we would use a symbol for the place value to skip a place value. Then we have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we would use our symbol to skip the place value. And then we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try the Mayans. So the place value for the Mayans is 1, 20, 18 times 20, 18 times 20 squared, and so on. So we have 1, 20, 360, we have 7,200, and 144,000. So our number is 76,585. We're going to divide by 7,200. So that goes in 10 times. So 76,585 minus 72,000 is 4,585. We divide by the next place value, which is 360, times 12 would give us 4,320. If we subtract, we get 265. Divided by the next place value of 20. So that's going to be 13 times 20 is 260. Remainder of 5. Okay, so we get a 10, 5, 10. We get a 12, 5, 10, 11, 12. We get 13, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we get a 5.